Have you ever had homebuyer regret? What exactly is homebuyer regret? It's that feeling of disappointment or second guessing yourself after you've purchased your home. And a 2022 survey revealed that nearly 60% of homeowners have experienced buyer's remorse over their home purchase. So, what are the most common reasons people feel this home buying regret? Number one, they think they paid too much. And obviously, the past few years, when we went through the bidding wars and the escalation prices, a lot of people at the end of the day, they look back and they're like, yeah, I probably shouldn't have paid that much for this house. Number two, they didn't buy the desired home. So, for whatever reason, maybe it was out of their budget, they have settled on a house that really didn't meet all their needs, or maybe the location wasn't the greatest for them, but they felt pressured that we've got to get in the house. We got to get in the house. Number three reason was maybe they just disliked the neighborhood, the location in general. Sometimes if you're going to a house during the daytime for a showing, for your inspections, you don't know what's going on during the evening and nighttime hours. So sometimes you're going to have that one neighbor who maybe works day shift and he is up playing his rock and roll music till 2 o'clock in the morning. And it's a distraction. It's going to keep you awake. Or you may live somewhere that there's highway noise or a train that just seems that noise never stops. Reason number four was maintenance challenges. And I think probably a lot of that is for the younger people that bought homes and they're just overwhelmed by the unexpected repairs and the ongoing upkeep cost. And so in the long run, they look back and they're like, yeah, we should have thought about this more. We shouldn't have just pulled the trigger and jumped in. And reason number five, and usually this is going to be your older generation, is they have a nostalgia for their old house. And so they start thinking about all the memories from that home and the Christmases, the birthday parties, and they get caught up in those memories and they're like, why did we ever sell that house? Why did we think we need to move? So I try to help my home buyers avoid having home buyer regret. And the first thing that we do is we do a thorough assessment with them. We're going to talk to them on the phone when they inquire about a property, and we're going to find out, okay, what is it about this home that you like? Why are you thinking about moving to East Tennessee? Because most of my buyers are from out of state that are relocating. So we try to understand what that client's priorities are and what their needs are. What kind of lifestyle are they hoping to lead once they get here? I try to educate them on the market reality. So if they call me and they're like, we want to live on the lake, but our budget's only about $350, they're probably not going to live on the lake in East Tennessee for $350,000 right now. We have to go from, are you going to be happy in a lake subdivision? Would you perhaps be happy with a lake view if you had lake access? You have to be real with people and help them understand that what your budget is ultimately going to dictate what kind of home you're going to be able to purchase. The third thing I do is I try to encourage patience and due diligence. Some people do get so caught up when they come to look at a house and it's the one. But we don't want to just jump in. We need to be patient. We need to go through this process. We need to look at a couple of other homes, make sure that this is the right house for you. And then you do need to do whatever inspections to make you feel secure in that purchase going forward. If it has some maintenance issues or some deferred maintenance that maybe the homeowner has never gotten around to, are you prepared to take that on? And then the last thing I do is I do support financial preparedness. I want to make sure if they're going to be financing this purchase that they've talked to a mortgage loan officer, they know exactly what that payment's going to look like, not just the principal and interest, but what the taxes are going to be, what's their homeowner's insurance going to be. Let's look at that total payment. Do we have HOA fees that we need to add in there? I talked to them about things like maintenance cost. How much is it going to cost to upkeep a log home when you have to stain it ever so many years? Do you really need to get that termite contract to make sure you're not getting damage to that wood? We talk about hooking up the utilities and how much that's going to cost. We want to try and help prepare our clients so that they're not feeling a post-close financial strain once they're inside that property. Have you had homebuyer regret? And if so, what did you regret? Let me know in the comments.